Because I think everyone involved would probably like to see me take over the role that's being teased, but just isn't in the cards, I guess. I don't know. There's Mariah. But that's my Ziprag drama. I'm just kind of chilling, though. I don't know, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I'm more motivated than ever to just, like, put off work and train at work. More motivated than ever to be like, oh, I got a ticket, I'm gonna complete it right this second so I can get back to studying. Which is cool. As long as they don't swamp me, I'll be happy. But I am probably gonna take over that role. And I was told that if I take that over, other things will make special considerations for you. So I'm planning to negotiate. I might get more remote time, which would be cool. I will take that for now. Or I might get to, like, drop other responsibilities, which is cool. I can't publish this VOD. I've leaked information. Oh, the noise! Alright, let's get our guy in the desert resort now. Oh, I forgot to, like, take Comb's guy. Well, let's just catch this guy then. I didn't see if Comb, like, dropped a nickname. But you are free to re-nickname the Ninkata. Dwebble babble babble. That's a pretty good pickup. Anybody feeling the Dwebble Whismer combo? That sound effect ruled. If you're around more often, you don't need to be. You can still take the guy if you want, right? Yeah, the dong. Replace it with the Taco Bell bell. Dwebble. When it finds a stone of a suitable size, it secretes a liquid from its mouth to open up a hole to crawl into. Secrete. How do you lock in? Post a Zbrag gotcha. Can somebody give him a show? That's the official sign. Hell yes. We're in there! Alright. Oh, this is crazy, actually. Okay. What do we want for a nickname? You have one on deck? Oh, I'm excited for this one. I like Dwebble a lot. And I like Whismer. Whismer, we can always nickname later, Odin, if you want. Or if you have two nicknames now, I'll take them. But if not, we got the name Raider. If you want to get back to me. Explode is cool. And purple. Oh, Sliggoo. Sliggoo is adorable. Debbie, I'm in. Debbie's fun to say. Debbie the Dwebby. And what does Debbie do? Does Debbie have a new nature? We're running out of natures. We've actually... Oh, modest! That's a new one! Alright, let's put her down. Well, let's not put her down. My goodness. Let's put her on the spreadsheet. Modest, I think, is a pretty modest nature. If I do recall. I don't think it's anything too crazy, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Where are you? Yeah. No, it's an awful nature, like, in-game. Not the best here. This is the desert resort. I think Comb might be guaranteed a specific guy. I could be wrong. But if so, I'm very excited about that one, Comb. Depending, what I think you're gonna get. I'm pretty sure you're locked into a guy now. I think there's only one encounter. Is there multiple? Okay, we'll see. Alright, that's Debbie. And then, Rock Slide is physical. Oh, is that what the nope was? I see. Yeah, I don't think she gets any special moves. And she's not gonna want them anyway. Do you have a nickname for Whismer at the moment? Or do you want to get back? Or do you want to keep Candleson? I'm gonna hit that with Odin. I'm gonna hit that with the Comb. And I'm gonna hit this with an... These guys are off the table now. On board for Candleson? Candleson and Debbie. Congratulations on your new guys. Alright, let's see what Modest does. Are you excited? I am. Oh, if on second thought, if it was a Kingo name. Meteor Beam. That's raw. Meteor Beam is rock? Actually, no, I don't know what I'm talking about. Of course it is. I guess I was thinking of Meteor Mash. That's steel, right? Something about that seems perverse. Let's see what we got in the tank for Modest. I don't remember. I think it's really simple, actually. This actually might be the one, if I'm thinking of the right one, this is the one I'm least proud of, maybe. I guess we'll see. Yeah, this one's a little boring. In comparison to some others. Oh, never mind, there's more to it! You can see, you can pinpoint the point where I was designing this and went, this needs something else. This was a little boring, and then I was like, what else can it be? Ah, if you KO, you gotta get out of there. Yeah, Paprika's got a switcher now. We gotta turn our brains on. Dang it, Paprika was such mindless gameplay. Pesto is the thinking man's game. Write that one down. That's a stream title for next week. Pesto is the thinking man's game. Alright. That's pretty cool. No held items. If you use a move like Thief. Man. That is on the spot. That's pretty good. I'm going to say maybe she has to switch out. I'm probably just not going to teach her Thief. If I'm going to be honest. But I guess if I did, if I really wanted that dark type coverage that I don't already have from Feint Attack, I'd probably switch her out. Hey, I got something. Oh. If Debbie went... That'd be wonderful. There's no way. XD just dropped? We knew that, right? Did we know when? Where's Coliseum, Doug? Oh, we just knew March. What is wrong with those people? Alright, we're gonna run for the other place before we explore the resort. We didn't have Date. Where is the castle? Where's the castle? Because I've had so much 100-line brain rot, I'm sorry. They're everywhere I look. Oh, Maractus would have been cool. I've never used a Maractus. There's so much cool stuff in the desert. I like all of the desert guys. I like Sandile. I like Dwebble. I like Darumaka. Maractus is... I've never used it, but I would love to. I love Sigilif. I love them all. Maractus. Well, I wanna be gone, Ron Kaede Gami. That's crazy. Oh, Catan Spore. Maractus. That's pretty good. Now you're playing. Now you're playing the game. Raw Cractus. Huh? Saying Raw Cractus and asking someone what Pokemon it is. I think you could make it to Maractus. I think you could figure it out. Look at this little guy. Love the desert guys. This is where Gen 5 turns up, I think. Once you get here. I used to be pretty defensive of Gen 5 because of how much people were like, oh, the ice cream Pokemon and the trash bag. And I'd always be like, you're stupid. They're all cool. But over time, I have kind of mellowed out and been like, yeah, there are some stinkers. But it is not Trubbish or Vanillite. It's just like that there are some boring guys in the early game, I think. But once you get around here, I think they all start getting to be really cool. For sure. We have a soft level cap on this chapter. Can I not go in here yet? Oh, hold on. Oh, fuck, no. Can we not go in yet? Oh, wait! Do we have to go in from... You know what we didn't do? Oh, man. You know what we didn't do? We didn't explore the Relic Passage. We could have done that last time. We could have thrown this whole thing off. We could have had a Relic Castle Route 4 Desert Resort. See, that's the magic of the Matrix. If I forget to explore somewhere, it changes everything. That could have been Combs Dwebble. And Odin would have been like, Darumaka. Fuck that. Or maybe he wouldn't have been. Psychic Future? Come on. Are we for real? 100% would have. Magic Snack Stocks. Bigfoot 2 Jr. I feel like I had a thing to talk about that I'm like forgetting. What was it? Let me go to my notes. Pokopia has been fun. Flip the index card. There was no Chainsaw Man today, and next week is the last Chainsaw Man ever. Or of part 2. Pokopia's been fun, genuinely, though. I finally set foot into the second area, looked at it, and went, I'm going back to my comfort zone. My aqueduct is crazy. I've built it out a little too. It's starting to take on the look of like a parking garage. We should still explore here, but we will get Comb Sky by the end of the night. Must have picked the wrong area. I went left. I went near Onyx's spot. Backpacker Walt. I also have not helped Hoppip out at all yet. It keeps telling me, hey, you know Hoppip's in town? And I keep going, yeah, but talking to Drifloon takes a while. I need to do that this weekend. Ooh, I cannot make a pink hut yet. I don't have the ingredients. I did make a leaf cottage. Last night I moved a bunch of people into houses. That's what I've been doing. I've been trying to get a handle on my village a little better. Four bros in the pink. Call that Takumi's room. Yeah, my village is a little bit of a mess. People keep moving in and I keep being like, man, I love you. But man, it's a mess here. We can't live like this. Rolled credits? Holy smokes. I will never. At this rate. It's also keeping me from starting other games. I need to start another game. It can't just be Pokopia. I need to start Hollow Knight or RE4. I've been having FOMO on RE9. Got a car back? Hell yeah. I'm scared that I won't beat it, but like, I'll beat it. Where was that hello nurse? Oh, guys, Zebra is stupid. The Relic Castle. Do we care what floor? Well, I'm not here to manipulate it. Oh, well. I like the song here. Alright, Comb. Who's your guy, Comb? Comb's guy, Comb's guy, Comb's guy. I'm banking on one. Oh, not who I was banking on, but I know Comb probably likes Sandshrew. Something in my gut tells me this. Are you a Sandshrew fan, Comb? I can't imagine you being against Sandshrew. That doesn't seem Comb-spirited. Then Sandshrew it shall be. Yeah, I'll admit that I was hoping for your mask simply because I've never used one and would love to. But this is good too. I have used Sandslash many times, but not in Gen 5. Oh really, that's cool. It digs deep burrows to live in. When in danger, it rolls up its body to withstand attacks. The Sandshrew box Q-tip was named Uppies, yes. And every time we would go past him in the box, we would go, "Oh, Uppies." A yellow mouse, Comb better watch out. Well, hold on, come on. Depends what he names it. I think the curse is in the name. Possibly. We don't really know. This will scientifically prove what it is. There's something. Something is cursed. Fumbles? Who was Fumbles? I don't know. Who was Fumbles? Did I have a Fumbles and forget about them? I hope not. Snack, did I have a Fumbles on the tier list? Snack is the authority because he's watched it so much. Don't worry, Comb. It's a big decision, I know. Hey, Renza, thank you. Good looks getting to bed. We made a sleep pact recently. Except I don't think we really made a pact. Sleep pact. Just go to bed. Just go to bed. Just go to bed early. Last night the power went out because of the crazy wind. Almost a Sandshrew. Oh, that's cute. There's crazy wind last night, and the power went out at like 8:30, 9 o'clock, and I was like, man, I'm exhausted because Sunday night I didn't sleep a wink. I had awful acid reflux. I made the stupid decision to make, I made mac and cheese and I added some buffalo sauce to it because I was like, I want like a buffalo mac. Awful decision. And it kept me up all night Sunday night. I woke up exhausted. Like yesterday, I thought I was going to pass out. Sambo, I like that. Yesterday, I thought I was going to pass out multiple times. I was that tired. So when I got home, I was like, I'm going to go for a nap. And my brother was like, Sambo? Like that? Like a long... Or like a that, eh? Sambo? Okay. The double standard to be like, oh, okay, calm. But when Nav gets mad about Creamable, I'm calling her Creamable. I'm sorry, Nav. I got hooked on the name, though. When I got home, I was going to take a nap. And my brother was like, we were going to watch One Piece. And I was like, fuck, we were. Maybe when I get up. And he was like, you know that nap is not going to be good for you. You're just going to go to bed late again. And I was like, dang it. Clocked. And I was like, all right, I'll power through it. And I watched One Piece and I was wide awake throughout it. And he was correct. he kept me honest, and I went to bed because the power went out. I went to bed at like 10. And I got my 8 hours, and guys, I messaged Princess this morning, and I said, I know this is stupidly obvious, but the difference between like 8 hours of sleep and like 6 hours of sleep is so noticeable. I felt like a different man this morning. And I need to do that more often. But not tonight. Sambo. Yeah. I actually also have one of those. I don't know if I've ever shared that, but I do have sleep apnea. And I use one of those CPAPs as well. And I thought I was gonna have to sleep without it last night. Which I've done many times. But I don't wake up feeling good after, I'll tell you that. That in combination with the acid reflux. If I don't go to sleep with that, I wake up feeling like, how would I describe it? I wake up with like back pain and like just general abdomen pain until I get up and stretch a little. Whenever I go on like a trip somewhere, I don't usually take it with me. And when I wake up in the morning, I have to like make sure I like get up. Like I can't like stay in bed. I have to get up and like move around and run around. Psychic low? It is true, the wacky streams do keep me up late. I can't miss the Sis show. Not when he's playing one of my favorite games of all time. I was thinking about what's left. I don't want to set any expectations necessarily, but I was thinking about what's left in Ace Attorney for Sis, and I'm like so excited for the rest of that game. We're over the hump, some might say. Many might say. Do I even want to give this Yamask the time of day? Here's the scotch on Relic Passage, guys. I think we're gonna skip it. And all I mean by that is that we're not going to go there right now. Because Relic Passage, much like your Dark Cave or your Mount Mortar, it's a dungeon that's like partially available to you right now, but the whole thing opens up later. And since we already got our encounter in there, let's just explore it later when we get the whole thing. Woad Warder. Absolutely. That is the worst dungeon ever, kinda. What was your boy's nature? Oh, you're so right! I forgot to check. Thanks for keeping me honest. I forgot to add him. We were yapping, my bad. Let's see the nature. Something new, Sambo? Bold? I think we have a bold. We do. Bold is only attacking moves, I think. This is what Beeve has. Which he fits the bill at the moment. Was it just only attacking moves? I think it was. Fairly certain. My boy would never sand attack. Let's double check that just to be sure. Yep. That's it. This is a Gen 2 moveset. Swift and Fury swipes. We used to be starving. You know what I think the worst time for movesets was? This might be like a weird opinion. I almost feel like it was Gen 3. Where we were on the cusp of having more, but it still wasn't there. Gen 4 is when they changed everything. Gen 3, they start teasing you with like, oh, here's like a little bit of variety in your moveset, and it's like all these like 40 power, like no effect moves. Let's add them to the Matrix. This is filling out pretty nice, I gotta say. I didn't expect it to look so almost uniform. And I'm pretty glad that we've been getting some guys like on the Black 2 side. I was a little worried like all the way down the line it would be like, oh, the guy in Emerald, I'm gonna take him and then end up with what I get in Black. But I'm glad like we had this. I think this so far. So that's fun. Yeah, I think I would like to wait until we get there, if you don't mind. I think it makes more sense, but good point. I think we'll switch back by the end of the night. We'll do like the tease for next time. We're like almost done here. We're both weird now. Sensei question, Sensei? What's the question? Oh god, oh man, oh fuck, oh god, oh no. Oh, I also have to... no, Nimbasa is for next time. We end off this one at Join Avenue. The Matrix. You rock. I also love Join Avenue. And keep it a surprise for now what you want to evolve them into, but we will be doing that next week. Yes. Get me out of here. It's my Steiner's surprise with my ninja info cards. Autumn. Oh, fuck. Speaking of Pokemon, I know I've been playing a lot of Pokopia, but I've not forgotten about Legends ZA, which I know I'm so close to the end of. And I gotta finish that off soon. I had a lot of fun writing this week's post. This week I felt like I tapped into I tapped into like weekly mangaka where I made up a lot of it like on the spot. I was like, hold on, how can I leverage the breadcrumbs I've left to write something here? I had a draft of what I wanted to happen, and then I was like, okay, how do I like stick the landing on this one? But the section of the game that comes up next, if this was Jump Festa right now, if this was Zabrag Festa, Zabrag would come on stage right now and say that the next arc is the one that he's most excited to write. The Brag Festa. The next one coming up is the one I've been most excited for. Steam Festa. That's been fun though. It has it has truly become just like a writing assignment for me. I'm having a blast doing it though. I have turned it into like a book. I know it has totally left the scope of what it was. And if that's not everyone's cup of tea, I totally get that. But for me, it's fun. Sukita's balls, yeah. And I like Zemsi's team. Sudokan. Will this person and this person finally meet? Be careful of sandstorms as you explore. Oh, wait. These are allowed. Kako Desert Nurse? That's wonderful. Just leave it up to me. That's great. That's awesome. That rules. I love that. Pokemon Ranger Anja with the Magby. The Rangers look so cool in this one. I don't know if I've ever said that. I'm gonna give you like a soft dibs also. I'm gonna give you a dibs out of the blue. I'm gonna give you a random dibs out of nowhere. I want to play specifically the second Pokemon Ranger game on here. Because that's the only one I know. But I really liked that game. We're fine, though. I think that game was pretty fun. I don't know if it holds up. But that is like a when we're out of ideas kind of game, kind of. That is not when I'm in a rush to do or anything. There were 3, I'm pretty sure. Possibly 4? I know there are 3. I don't know if there's a 4th one. The third one has Ukulele Pichu. Look at this graphical glitch. Do you see it? You played all 3? I only played 2. I liked 2 a lot, though. 2 has, like, a cool cast of characters. Time passes. There's, like, a world. There's, like, a plot. I think the sprite work is really good, on the Pokemon at least. And I think it is, like, a fun... I think the main, like, mechanic behind Ranger is pretty fun. Of, like, recruiting guys and, like, using their field abilities. I think that's fun. The spinning is obnoxious. That is obnoxious, and I wonder how that would translate to stream. Would you like to hear me going... like, spinning the top? Those boss battles get hard. The final boss of that game made my arm hurt. But I don't know. It was a fun game. I kind of want to play it. Mostly because I want to replay it. And streaming is the easiest way for me to do that kind of thing. To be honest with you. But I think it could be fun. We like Pokemon. Baking so much that you would oh, from like whisking and like stirring. Yeah, I genuinely do want to play Tui, but I don't know about streaming it. I would be interested, but I don't think it seems conducive. The problem is I don't know enough about it to like make that judgment for sure, but I don't want to look into it because I want to play it. It's one of those, like, I don't know, cut losses kind of thing. I also, like, I will never get to everything that I want to stream. That's the other thing I have to admit. I will never get to everything. But you have to have the list to constantly be chasing. We are not done in that desert, kind of. But, like, it's all hidden items and stuff. You guys want to see that? I'll do that on my own Paprika time. Do we care that much? I want to go to Joint Avenue and go back to Emerald for a little. Just very briefly. Because we gotta, like, check out Joint Avenue a little bit. That's pretty cool. Yeah, they should have. There's actually, like, I'm trying to think what else I want to play on my DS. Now that I have the capture card here. There's not, like, that many. There are a couple games I really would like to play. Do you want some dibs? I don't know, I'm feeling generous. What do we got? I've already said before, we are much more of a priority than Ranger 2. We're gonna play Mystery Dungeon 2. I think I've shared that before. That is like a realistic one. That is one that I want to do, like, in the next year or two. Oh my god, is that all that's on my list from the DS? Well, Persona Q eventually. That's also already shared. That might be it for the moment. That might be all on the DS for a moment. Hold on. Bag of tricks, bag of tricks, bag of tricks. Where's my physical collection? Man, the 3DS sucks. No, it doesn't. Oh, Sonic Rush. Sonic Rush. I think I've said that one too. Yeah. Guitar Hero DS, maybe. And I don't know, maybe someday the DS Dragon Quests. I feel so inclined. That's when we're truly out of stuff, though. Join Avenue, how I love you. Let's see you. Are we even, like, there yet? I think there's a little more here. Where the heck is, where would Mandibuzz be? Because I know Braviary is, like, over here somewhere. No, there's a bird that can show up on, like, Thursdays or something. Is it over here? It's like it's a freebie. They moved them up. No, I'm pretty positive because I used a Braviary in my first run of this. Oh, move them forward, you mean? Yeah. They give you a free one of those guys. Your fence, like over here, I guess, just on the road. Oh, probably the back there. Probably over there. I used the Braviary because I had the foresight. Young Zabrag was like, hey, this is never going to be this accessible ever again. This bird that evolves at like level 60 or something, I'm never going to be able to use this in another game. I'm taking this now. And it was fun. That run of White 2 was very fun. That first run I did, I remember I got my whole team to level 100. Because it's so doable in this game without, like, rare candies. Like, you can just get to level 100. The White Tree Hollow is insane. Yeah, but you'll never evolve them is the thing, Snack. End of the game. White Tree Hollow is a cursed technique. He's spitting. That character they're fighting right now, Sizz, has White Tree Hollow. It's the same in this. Yeah, but you can get the evolved bird in this, is what I'm saying. Like, that was the draw. It's not Rufflet and Vullaby. It's you get a Braviary or a Mandibuzz. Da, 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 da. This is the best thing they ever did. That is like this. This is the best of this thing. What should I do? I can't possibly manage everything. I don't know what you would call this genre of thing, but this is the best they've done it. Like what do they have in 7? In Sun and Moon? They had that, like, that thing that Pixel cheated with. What was it? It was like the carnival or whatever. What was that thing? They had that was kind of like this, but not as good. I'm just picking on Pixel. I used that too. Festival Plaza, that is a lot like this. Not as good. Did they do anything else in like Gen 6? Like this? Those might be the only two. But this is good. This is great. I can't possibly manage everything. Huh! Hello there! I'm Blue Adachi. Welcome to Join Avenue. We don't have anything yet, as you see, so it's just an avenue at this point. Oh, where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the owner of Join Avenue. My dream is to go around the world building avenues that bustle with lots of people. The problem is, I have no one I can trust to manage the avenue. Something just struck me. You seem to be a trainer traveling around, aren't you? You naturally meet people from all over this region, don't you? I can tell by looking at you, Paprika. You didn't introduce yourself yet? That's fine. I know it seems sudden. Will you manage the avenue for me? It's yours now. Thank you so much. Tell me what kind of person you are, Paprika. What would be your favorite phrase that you'd use to greet everyone? Warning? That's scary. What if someone asked you how you greet people and a big text box that said warning came up? This is what's going off in Paprika's head all the time when she meets anybody in this cursed world. The words you're about to enter may be sent to other players. Zebra gasp. Well, what does Paprika say? Everyone in the world can hear this. Paprika doesn't talk. Oh! Oh no, it is. I think Paprika writes this. Right? She writes this, okay? She wrote blank. That's a great line. Oh! Then what would you say when something truly moves your heart? You want to choose something universal, a phrase that anyone will understand, you know? I get you. I get you. Oh, Sve! I was gonna say Arve. Once again, she writes this. Arve! Horse! Arve! That sucks. He does a little side duck. There was an oath that Sis said the other night that cracked me up because even he knew, like, I could hear him like break character when he said it. I forget what it even was too. Oh, it was Furio Tigre or Viola, or one of them being like, "We're lovers," and Sis did like an oh, just like with a cracked laugh or something. I knew it. You're the one. Who else could be so well suited to managing the avenue? Blue Adachi, sir. It's almost time for your next appointment. I almost forgot. Thank you, woman. My assistants! You heard me. I must leave now. So please support our newest manager. Yes, sir. Please take care of yourself. Thank God he's gone. I own the place now. You're in charge. Or I'm in charge. I'm in charge. You said it. Pleased to meet you. How should we address you? Oh, man. If there was ever a time... Blue Ryuji, blue on. It's true. What fits here? Are they gonna call her by her last name? Just don't hate me. Please don't hate me. I'm sorry. It was supposed to be pancetta. Was it pancetta? No, it was, I forget what it was. Paprika Avenue. Placenta Osun Arve. Wow. What a place here. What a good place we got, huh? This is my office. My office. Joint Avenue is sick. It's cool. You build it out, you come back daily, and you get useful stuff from it. I like it. It grows organically. Yeah, no, we have a pretty good team here. Looking at this, we have... Ooh, scroll a little. We still have 3 guys that need partners, and 2 of them will be ready next time we come back. We might be able to get to Popo, but I think we'll be 1 short. But if we pull that off, we'll be caught up and all the problems will be gone for now. Oh, and do I have a surprise for you guys when we switch over to Emerald in a minute? Do we want the tutorial real quick? We should do that. Shops! Shopping! Why don't you invite that person? What'd you say it in quotes? Janice! Oh, it's Janice! Doesn't look like anyone has built a shop here yet. Maybe I could make my dream come true here. See you. No, Paprika, invite him! If I were to make my dream come true on this avenue, I would want to trade people's Pokemon and make them strong. Then do that. I don't want orange Gaku here. That's just Goku. Janice Fitness. This is no time for fooling around. Amazing. Placenta. All right, I'm done for the day. This is for what? EV training, I guess? Cool enough, I suppose. Oh, we could pay money to level up a Pokemon. Or consider this. Could do this as well. That wretched family name. She can't escape it. I think Paprika was so excited to get here. Only for Blue Adachi to see through everything and bring back all of her turmoil. He had to sully this place. I think she's trapped in a nightmare. I think that's it for now. Like, is there more to the tutorial? But having a shop means nothing if you don't have any customers. You'll need to talk to a customer and recommend the shop. Speaking of recommendations, someone's coming this way. Why don't you recommend our shop? Fun! Is this a new avenue? I wonder if anyone has any great shops. You could go train. You could go train with Orange Gaku. I don't like that. You could go... Shriek! I'm off! Shriek a Paprika! Amazing! Fun! Janice Fitness! It's a wonderful place! Venus is really happy now. Aww. Hooray. You just recommended the shop, and that made the popularity of the avenue go up. Wow. I think a really cool, like, social event that happened as a result of this game. Hey, later Ryujian on that are blue. A really cool social event that happened when this game came out. It was just like decided upon, and it just kind of blew up a little. I'm sure it was like some forum that decided this. Pit pat. Where are we? Are we in the Hunter's Nightmare? Oh my god, Gaku is here. It's a nightmare. They're saying Pit Pat. It might be the nightmare. Pit Pat, Pit Pat. That's fucked up, dude. When this game came out, you can like get people to come to your Join Avenue if you just trade with them or do any sort of like connectivity feature. And so when the game came out, I think the Japanese player base decided this, and it carried over worldwide, to start trading around Magnemite. Everybody was putting Magnemite on the GTS just for fun. No real reason, other than like they called it like the Magnet Coil or something. It like had a nickname. And everybody was trading around Magnemite. I did this. It was fun. And people would come to your Join Avenue, and that was how everybody grinded Join Avenue. It was cool. Axel. Oh! Placenta, I'm your fan! If I were to make my dream come true on this avenue, I would want to make people's Pokemon more beautiful. Axel Osu Placenta, I'm your fan. You can live here, Axel. Thank you! Oh! Oh, Barber Axel, would you go? Weirdo hairdo. Guys, it was Don to Don this week, and it was... The back half of the chapter was really funny, I thought. Weirdo hairdo. It was great. I did enjoy it. Good. Where did that come from? Did we write Good Rain? Oh, we did it Castelia. Right? That scared me for a sec. But we did write that last week, I think. I don't mind the drama. I just hate how much we're dragging out. Specifically, like, how the drama has come about. I'm tired. I was thinking it, like, the past couple weeks. I kind of just want the character of Momo back. I don't really enjoy that she hasn't, like, been herself for a very long time. But, you know. Later, Nitram. Barber Axel, make her Pokemon more beautiful. This is actually... Those grow friendly, pretty friendly, very friendly. I'm giving this right now, the Smile Cut, to Bliss. But it was funny this week. There was a freaky barber. I won't say much more. That's Snack. That's Snack's block. But there was no Chainsaw Man, so I can't steal that from Sis. Julian Ose. I liked it though. Vamola was funny. Kenta was funny. That's true. Now Barber Julian? Weirdo hairdo. There was a freaky barber in Don to Don this week. We don't know his deal, but he was harassing Kenta, who was already like the comic relief kind of guy. It felt like they walked into... It felt like Kenta and Vamola walked into like a JoJo's Part 4 episode. I also think the fact that like we didn't immediately reveal that he is one of the bad guys, or like with those guys, I also think it means that like he's probably just like a guy, or like not, he's not aligned with them, I don't think. He is maybe just a guy. Total geek. Total geek. did make him look like a total geek, to be honest. I don't think it suited him. My mustache! Vegeta with the mustache, and he's only on like ending 77. I saved my mustache, and also I just finished Route 77, dear. Yeah, she hated it. She's the reason he shaves it. She's the one who says it looks like makes him look like a total geek, and that hurts him. It hurts him deeply, so he shaves it. And then he goes around saying, I saved my mustache. All right, that's the end of Chapter 4 for Paprika, the desert. We are going to do a quick pop over to Emerald, however. Good rain to you. And we're just going to check it out. I think I need a couple weeks off. Paprika, thank you so much. And I did a thing that I promised I would do. Only for one side. I still got to make the other. But I did finally make a little transition between games. So let's do it. Hooray. Oh god, oh shoot, oh god. Hooray! And now I'm just gonna do the reverse pretty much for the other one. Now we have stuff, we have production. It was easier to make than I thought. It is a little chopped together. But the illusion's there. I was pretty happy with how it came out. Why is it flickering? Does it always do that? I think that was the longest time we have spent in Black 2. Is this not working? Come on, man. Come on. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. All right. Guys, why are we back in Little Root? What the fuck is this? That's why we're back. What is this? Come on! And when I walked back here to get my rare candies, and the first thing I did when I saw this grass was go, oh, well, it's okay, I have my starter. And then I remembered that on the document, in the rule set, I wrote, starter doesn't count as your encounter. So, this is real. we stray further. We stray even further. Please be something shitty. Please. Oh, I like it! Ooh, we only have the one Pokeball. Well, you scared me. Do I think you have 20 HP? I do. It's not off limits. You can take the Natu, but Will can't. Will already has a guy. But this is another guy on the pile. It runs up short trees that grow on the savannah to peck at new shoots. A Natu's eyes look as if they're always observing something. Anybody? Looking no at the moment. So, oh, I like this little sprite up here. It looks like he's giving a little fist bump. Do you see it? Oh, Coppola. Coppola. Do you see it? It looks like he's giving you a little fist bump. Birds and bugs for Pesto. Boku no Natu. Tim Rhodes. I would name it Tim Rose. if it was a guy. Hold on to that one. I forgot about that. They do have Natu in this game. Normally, but not here. What's a Natu doing in Little Root? What else is here? Da, 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 da. Why is there drowsy in my town? It's fine. That's okay. We don't need Wii in this one. That's okay. We have always had a Don fan. It is tradition. We have always had a Don fan and then iconically a Fampy that never got used but somehow became the mascot of the channel. The drowsy is the placenta effect. Look at him also. He looks like Kenta. Look at this drowsy and tell me he's not saying 10-gallon wiener. Look at him. Toki Makinta. Well, and there were two other guys. Who are you, though? You look like you have a secret. Oh, I heard a species of apple Pokemon from Galar has been found around Little Root. Well, knock him off the list. No Applin in this one. That would have been fun. I've never used that guy. He must have come hiding in a shipment of supplies to the Pokemon lab here. Can we find him? And Eevee? What the heck? They had everything in this stupid town. That would have been such a fun one for someone to choose. Because they could truly just pick whichever one they want. Would anybody have shot their shot if it was Eevee? This is a safe space. La la la. Anyway, guys, it's chapter 4. How do I do this again? I do the chapter first, right? Yes, I do. Those are the guys. From the bottom. Hooray! Oh, hi, Jovi. stream. That's why I was late. The power went out last night. Oh yeah, I will. I like making them. Hooray! What was I gonna do? Yeah, we just did it. But I'll be uploading it right after. Here's us. Oh, here's what I was gonna do. Excuse me. Pesto has also been a good boy. And he paid a visit back home, and Mom gave him a bunch of rare candies. Which... where would this have been? This would have been here. We are at 26 for this chapter. What was it last time? Hold on, hold the phone, hold on. These guys might already be all set. Other than Gooby. Gooby is gonna need some candy. Yeah, no, the other three are already fine. Gooby needs some candy, though. Which is a bummer. Only because Gooby is already ready to evolve. We didn't get to see him as Wooper. Oh, what's his nature again? Gentle. That's the, like, the base power one, 60 or less. So Mud Bomb is allowed, I think, right? Mud Bomb is like 50, 55? 65? Oh! No! Mud Shot is the cutoff, I guess. I think they buffed it then. At some point. Like, this is probably based off of the games, but they must have buffed it later in the... Maybe it was Mud Shot we were thinking of then. Goopy, 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 goopy. Oh, look at him. I don't know why, but he looks like a Peter Griffin voice is going to come out of him up there. He does look a little dinosaurian. Amnesia. Are status moves allowed? Yeah, right? This is allowed. More allowed than Tail Whip. Us. Alright, where are we? Hello. Done. Lola. Hi, I'm at Stonehenge. Who's Lola? Is she the tuber? Stonehenge. She's the little girl? Oh. I'm gonna try hard. This is a little Tracy. Man, we have a lot of people in here. Oh, look. Gooby let out a roar. Gooby is the key to this gym battle. But yeah, I would agree that Gdansk is also probably the secondary here. Perhaps the primary, depending what he's, what old Watson's packing. If he has, like, grass knot, I could see that. Let's say hi to Mom. What is that, a Pokénav? Someone gave it to you? Well, honey, how about registering your mom? I guess I could do that. I didn't already have Mom's number. Gooby feels something and is howling. I don't like how Gooby keeps howling. Oh, I love his front sprite. Ha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha-cha. Look at him. Oh no, Gooby's dizzy. Remember that I love you, Pesto. I'll always be here for you, and I'll never have a weird voice. Thanks, Mom. Why am I crying? Does look like a little Kirby. We're just gonna go back to like where we were, and we'll call it. We're just gonna walk back. I'm not gonna like get into it. Cause it's time. It's time. Oh, wait. Comb, you're here, right? Let's reveal Adamant, and that's it. Ooh, can I, The Dwebble? The Dwebble was, Oh, who submitted it? Well. Dwebble, what was Dwebble? Modest, right? That was me. That was a zebra one. Although, did anybody say... I'm sure can't hold item was suggested somewhere. Possibly. Not that I see, though. Not for Modest. Pesto is the privileged one. It is kind of funny in that sense, how this is kind of shaping up. They really are kind of opposites. And none of it intentionally, kind of. Alright, we're gonna rename you, and we are keeping... Odin said he wanted to keep Candleson, right? I don't have to rename you. You can go here. You had... Bold. Super quick cope here, super quick cope. Not too from Little Root, baby. Yeah, well, that's another, like, opposite they have. Paprika's very hands-off. This is, But Pesto is the thinking man's game. Oh. home. Good, 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 good. Yeah, Paprika's Pokemon, except for like 1 or 2, keep her sane. I love our guys, though. We have such a wide swath of guys. This is shaping up nice. What I love about this playthrough is, like, we could have never foreseen how it would, like, shape out. I think that's fun. Look at him. I'm obsessed with this. I want this. I want this. Look at him run also. It is a little emote-esque. Okay, the Matrix, and then we will reveal Adamant. And I think we can call it. Whoops. Also, the Matrix, when we have something called the Soul Link Matrix. She might be the key. Oh, she might be the key because she splits into 2 beings. Did Comb know something? She might be able to traverse worlds. Maybe. Adamant. This was the first one I designed, and I think this one is pretty straightforward. I think it'll be good for her. I think it'll work out. Actually, no. Oh my goodness. Comb. Steiner's Honor, have you already locked in on... You don't have to say which one. Steiner's Honor, have you picked which one you want it to evolve to yet? Do not change it based on this. I'm going to trust. I don't imagine you would, but I'm just going to say... I think it'll interact in a very funny way if you go with one of the 2 options. It's not the craziest nature, but specifically for this Pokemon, it could be. Hi, Zach. Stop doing that, Rita. Stop. Rita! Get your shit together. Fix the machine. I myself have to read that again, actually. I have to read that again. I'm just thinking. If this Pokemon has a move that is not very effective, it cannot be switched out until a wins, is knocked out, or is forced out. Okay. Okay. And it can't heal, which, I mean, that does nothing if you pick a specific one. That is a non-anything. You can hold us hostage. I hope that you will choose wisely, come. Awesome. This is the sauce, baby. Yeah. So if the opponent can't hurt us, we have to see it through. Does Shedinja keep the same nature? I'm pretty positive it does. That's so funny. So if we go up against an opponent where Shedinja has a not very effective move against the opponent, but the opponent can't hurt Shedinja, we gotta wait till we hit struggle. All I'll say is, it's a good thing this is the one with the speed up key. Not very effective or immune. Well, the move is on our end. So let's look at our moveset now. Okay. So if we go up against a flying type right now, because we have absorb, the matrix can't switch out. Now, if for some reason the flying type only has normal moves or something, do I have to use absorb? No, we just have to fight it. So, like, we can win. No, yeah, I mean, it depends, though. It depends what we go up against. If we go up against something that, like, completely walls us, it'll be a struggle. It'll go for a while. Like, imagine we had this moveset and went up against, like, a Skarmory. Yeah, I mean, we'll probably be fine. But I'm just saying there are scenarios where that might happen. Or Ninjask. Ninjask's cool too. Combe didn't say what he's picking. He might come back next week and say, I want Ninjask. I don't think that's where he's going, but maybe it is. It's a Comb's secret. Anyway, I think that's a perfect tidbit to leave us off on. I'm excited no matter what. I said we were going to walk back, but like, let's end it off here. Oh, I also had a correction to make based on last time. I have a correction to make. I was just reminded of this. Last week when we rolled team members, I think Snack said that he was bummed that Gdansk goes twice because the chapter where he gets his guy won't be able to use the guy. And I was like, well, that's okay, because like you wouldn't have been able to use the guy anyway, because we wouldn't use him in a chapter where we rolled him. But that would only be true if it was like his first guy. Like we could roll Gdansk. But for example, if like somebody was claiming their guy, that's when it wouldn't make sense. I don't know if that makes any sense. But if I'd rolled Gdansk and got the guy in the same chapter, we could have used him. So I guess technically it is a disqualification, so that kind of stinks. But that's okay. You'll get a chance on the next one. But I just wanted to correct that because that was a foolish answer on my part. It was incorrect. There's a lot to keep track of. Anyway, that's it. That's it for tonight. Guys, thanks for hanging. That was fun. This was a fun playthrough so far. I think we did a great job tonight. In terms of just like progress with guys and stuff. So, I am excited. But yeah, that's it. Have a great week, guys. I'll see you Friday. And that's it. Woohoo!